Greetings all, Frog here. It's time for the Friday update from the pond for the 30th December 2016. There is one day left to go. Crazy, isn't it? I think it's crazy. It feels crazy to me. So this is sort of the wrap-up video for the year. We're going to talk a little bit about how we did this week in particular. Then we'll talk about a little bit of the year, talk how many videos we went through, what we've accomplished, what's been there, and then talk about next year with the week in specific, and then again our long-term goals and what we're planning to do with this channel and with any possible future channels and how all that is going to play out. So that's sort of the agenda, and here we go. Hopefully your holidays were fine, whatever they were, or if you're still in the middle of them, that they are going well as well. This week, I'm a little short. As you may notice, it's Thursday night as I record this, and I still have 5 videos left to record. So, guess what? I'm not recording tomorrow because I'm going to be busy. So, Saturday morning, I'll finish the Barbarissimo and all of Sunday's stuff, and then Sunday, I'm just going to have to record like a madman because I only have the morning to record on Saturday. I'm going to be busy in the afternoon and evening hours. So this week, the typical GeoGuessr stuff, Thursday and Tuesday's individual challenges for Mr. Bearded Bread went well. Just recorded the Saturday's Great White North, and I feel a little bit better about myself on this week's showing. It's still not great, but much better than last week's. The Lothian campaign, that's 3 videos in the wraps, and Afterbirth, we've got 2 with 1 more to record, and a slight spoiler alert, that will be the last Afterbirth episode that I ever record. We're going to move on to Afterbirth Plus at that point. Am I going to record Antibirth? No. I've mentioned this in a couple of things, but I'll record it now here too, is because it is Windows only. I can't record it. I might play it because it looks really fun, and I'm going to try and just get the music from it. But my attempts at that have not proven successful so far just because there's only one manual install. Like the other ones are just .exe files. So until I install it on my laptop, I can't pull the music out separately. And I still have to figure out if I have permission to do that anyway. But I would like to get the music because it is amazing. Angel's Oars, we are learning what we have to do at the first level, and I think it's about time that we start looking at the second level. We'll certainly work on more oil and start expanding outward. Being in peaceful mode helps there. And Barbarissimo, we're just going big, just more and more and more and more and more, and that's what it is. It's a lot of fun. The stream on Tuesday, we did 2 hours of GeoGuessr. It's one of the rare times that I felt like okay playing GeoGuessr for 2 hours, and then we just played Big Pharma for the last hour of the show. Let's talk about stats. So here we go. This is what I do is I keep track. All these tabs here, I'm not up on the live stream, are different programs. So like Board Game Night, we didn't do in 2016 at all, which is very sad. We should probably have done that, but we didn't. We did the BSG for 10 episodes in 2015 and then never revisited it. And I always meant to, but we didn't. Binding of Isaac, we got 298 episodes of Binding of Isaac this year. I think all of Afterbirth was in 2000. No, there were 31 episodes, so 168 episodes. That's not right. It's going to be episode 189. So 160 or 150 something episodes of Afterbirth. We did do dailies, of course. We did 140 dailies in a row, 140 days in a row before I broke that because just people weren't interested in it, which is kind of a shame because I liked it and I liked playing Isaac. So, but there you go. So we've got 298 episodes of that. I should be marking these down. I didn't do a very good job of preparing this particular part of the show. We'll write that down. So 298 episodes of The Binding of Isaac. Okay. Chromagun, that was a fun experience. Do you remember we played that? We played that for 10 episodes. That was from Pixel Maniacs. Great game. I did get that one for free. So we have that. And I will be giving away a free copy of Chromagun. Oh, no, it's not Chromagun. It's Can't Drive This. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But we did do Chromagun as well and had a great time. So that was cool. City Skylines, we've tried that a couple of times and it just has never stuck. Obviously, actually, I never recorded these episodes, so I should just delete those and blank that there. We did 50 episodes this year of City Skylines. Do I intend to get back to City Skylines? Maybe. I mean, I like it. I like playing it. I just don't know how I feel about that one. I'm going to start a second stream sometime in 2017. It may be for games like this, just 3 hours of one game, design-based. If some of the Roller Coaster Tycoon games work and we could stream them, if I could get Planet Coaster on Linux, I would probably do the same thing and just play it for a stream. And that's all I would do for it. Crusader Kings 2, of course, we've done 160 episodes of Crusader Kings 2. The first half of the year, as you'll recall, we were finishing out the Magyar campaign. And we had 83 episodes. So, man, that's 77 episodes of the Magyar campaign this year. Crazy. Right? Including the time lapse there. And then we finished it up. We took a break from March to July. So it was a bit of almost a 4-month break. And started going through, and we're finishing up the year with 83 episodes of the Loathing campaign. There are going to be 4 more episodes, I'm pretty sure. It might stretch to a 5th. I doubt it. I think it's going to be 4 more episodes of that. So we have that. Don't Starve. We did play that 9 times in the year, playing with George and Lightbringer. So that was a lot of fun. EU4, we played very little in 2016, but we did play it, 58 episodes of it. And those 58 episodes, the majority of which were the 27 episodes of Japan. I guess technically not. The majority would be not Japan, but it is the most that we played. We tried a Florence campaign, that didn't work. We tried a Ragusa campaign, that didn't work. Our Odin campaign would have kept going forever, but then there was an upgrade that broke our saves, so alas. And then the Ansbach campaign, that was another update, actually. Both of those got killed by updates. It's very sad. Ragusa was a mistake. Yeah, Florence was not good either. Both of those were mistakes. But Japan, we met our goal. Emperor of Japan, and got it. And as you can see, my next planned campaign is a Right of Man North American campaign at some point. Factorio is a big winner, of course. 499 episodes of Factorio this year. Disappointing that I didn't get up to 500, but I thought about adding just 1 just because. But I didn't get it. Technically, I'll have recorded 500 episodes. It's just one of them won't play until 2017. So that doesn't really count. I'll probably actually record that in 2015 or 16 as well. But it doesn't play. So 499 will actually have played on the screen in this year. And it was quite a number of different series. Each color is a different series here as we go through. I'm trying to find the beginning of the year. It's a lot up here, obviously. There we go. So the first campaign, we just started with Bob's Mods RSO. That's our first Bob's RSO campaign, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So it was our first Bob's Mods RSO. We were playing that exclusively every day, just one day Factorio. Then we added Narrow Factorio back in April, on my dad's birthday, actually, April 18th. And we started doing that. We just had a little bit of the Bob's RSO to clean up, and then we just played Narrow predominantly until we started doing hands-free. And this is when we really started to alternate 2 different series and play both at the same time. So we're playing our hands-free, then we added Factorissimo into the mix, that's the green. And then when the hands-free was finished, then we added our, wow, I didn't call the name. This is a Barbarissimo campaign. Don't drop that, I need that. Barbarissimo 1. Oh, that's why I did that. Never mind. That's Barbarissimo. And then Angel's Horse. And that's what we're working on right now is Barbarissimo and Angel's Horse. So we're having a good time with that. Eventually I'm going to fade out Angels as we learn what we do from the beginning of this. Obviously it will get much more complicated when we add Bob's mods. And I'm going to do one Factorio campaign that focuses on everything. I just need to take that space. Obviously there were 366 episodes of GeoGuessr because there's 366 days of the year. So we got that. Played a bunch of it on the live stream as well. So you can figure that 366 episodes represents 1,830 locations in the year, not counting the live streams, of course. We did play Kingdom twice. It's a great game. I really like it. I still play it now and again, and they've got the new expansions to it. DLC, I guess is what we call that in the video gaming world. But it's not really good, I don't think, for streaming. It doesn't really work well for our games, so we have that. We didn't play Kerbal Space Program at all in 2016, and that does make me sad, because I was enjoying that near the end of the year, but it just never really made it back onto the channel for one reason or another. So we may try and bring that back in 2017. I don't know. We'll see what happens with some hotness. I did play 14 episodes of Prison Architect. I tried it again just to see, do I like it? Is it? No, it's basically the same game, so that's kind of done. We tried Soul Trader. Soul Trader is a great game. It was a little buggy. I think I'll try and revisit that in 2017, see if the bugs have been worked through, if it works a little better on Linux. So we'll try that. Star Wars Rogue replayed for 9 episodes. That was a free copy as well, so I did not pay for Star Wars Rogue. It was provided to me. It's a great game. Really a great game. I'm just not good at it, so I don't enjoy it. Excuse me. A little thirsty. If you enjoy bullet hell type of games like that, then you'll love that game. It's a great game. It's just not for me. And then the big news, of course, Stellaris came out in May. We played it for 2 months and never played it again. Played 55 episodes of that. Mostly because the enjoyment of the game was waning because there was no middle game content. It just wasn't enjoyable. So they've got that. And of course, we didn't play Throwback Thursday in 2016 at all, but that's perfectly fine. So those are the sort of the stats in terms of videos that have gone forward. So we'll go back to the overall here. And if I'm going to do a quick math on that, because, you know, I am nothing if not math-oriented on this channel, and we throw all those numbers together, we're going to end up with a ridiculous number of videos for 1 year. I'm working on this one. Just hold the line. Hold the line. Your call is important to us. Plus 14, plus 3, plus 9, plus 55 equals 1,533 videos for 2016. Divided by 365 gives you an average of 4.2 videos a day. Exactly, actually. There's no remainder after that. 4.2 videos a day was our average, not counting live streams, which I did do every week starting in March because there were problems with audio in January, so I didn't do them all the time then. January and February, I don't think. But, you know, 1,533 videos is pretty, or 1,530 some videos. Maybe it is 33. I erased it already. That's a lot of videos. And, you know, we've addressed this a number of times in the past, but I don't view this as a channel where you have to watch everything because I'm going to make some content that works for some people and some content works for other people. Watch what you like. And I think it works out well because I get to play what I like and you get to watch what you like. So it works out very, very well. Of course, those stats include the Barbarissimo episode I haven't recorded yet, but it'll get there. That's that. Now, let's take a look for a second. Here, we'll go out of here. Come into YouTube. And we'll take a look. There's my subscriptions there, so you see all that stuff. We'll hop on into the studio and take a look at some analytics. The dollar values don't really mean anything. Just kind of keep that in mind. I would like this year, 2016. So this is what YouTube's telling me. And of course, it's only current through the 28th. I'm recording this on the 29th, very, very late. So it's a day behind always. But if we look at this for the year, and again, the revenue, I didn't actually make $175. If that went somewhere, I have no idea where it went. Wow, what's that spike that day? I'm just trying to figure out what that is. I don't know where that money goes. If I got $175, they didn't cut a check to me, and they're supposed to cut a check every $100. So that's estimated revenues. Actual ends up being less, I guess. But for the year of 2016, we had 1.2 million minutes of watch time overall. The average view duration when you guys came in and watched a video, that's for one video, is 8 minutes and 50 seconds. So definitely we're making content that people are interested in, but obviously not everybody is watching everything. So I'm curious to see how the mean of that works out. Maybe that is the mean. It's not a true median. I don't know. We'll find out somehow. And then 140,666 views this year, which is very cool. 4,041 likes. 36 people didn't like my videos, and that's okay. You know, I understand that. 4,861 comments. That's a little misleading because some of those comments relate to Google Plus, how that works. So I think like you got to take 1,500 of those away. Because I think I'm pretty sure because of the way I distribute, every episode gets posted to Google Plus. I think that counts as a comment. So you take 1,533 away of that, you still have 3,328 comments on the videos this year. 398 shares. I thank you for all of that. 1,862 videos in the playlist, which I find to be interesting because I only have 1,533 videos that I distributed. If you say even 50 live streams, which I didn't do, then that's 1,582. So some of you guys are adding my videos to your playlist, which is awesome. Thank you for doing that, and hopefully people are watching along with that. And then 464 subscribers were gained this year. That's not my total. I think my total is 726 right now. So cool. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate all of your support. The top 10 videos of all time, or for this year rather, are all Let's Play Factorios. Factorios is the hit. That's what people watch on this show. And this, of course, sorted by watch time. And the Bob's Mods, that's episode number 1, has the most watch time, 30,000 minutes, 6,000 views. So I really do appreciate that. That's kind of crazy. And people are watching with YouTube Red, so I appreciate that too, that you're willing to do that sort of thing. Scroll on down to some geographies here. Most of my viewers are from the United States. That's not surprising. I should say the plurality of my viewers are from the United States. Most of the viewers are from outside or unknown. But 38% of viewers are from US, 10% from Germany, 7.6% from the United Kingdom, 5% from Canada, and 3.7% from the Netherlands. So that's really cool. Most of my viewers are male. We knew that, but 3% are female. So for all the lady viewers out there, hello. It's nice to see you. Hopefully you're enjoying it and aren't getting too testosteroned out. In addition to that, I want to say insert country here if you're still watching. I hope things are well with you, because I know that you are one of those 3% viewers. So thanks for that. 39% of you watch these videos from playlists, which basically just means that you're invested. You come in, you start watching a playlist of whatever you missed, away you go. And that's kind of how it is. Like, if there's sub-channels within the channel, right? The way I do my playlists, if you are interested in the type of videos, they're all going to be in the same playlist. Just watch the playlist. 25% of traffic sources are from suggested videos, which I find to be interesting, so thank you for that. And 50% find it from browsing, and 21% from other. Those are usually direct links from other sources, my Twitter feeds and stuff like that, for instance. Most people, of course, watch from the YouTube watch page. No surprise there. YouTube watching from the channel page is strange. Embedded external websites, the only place that exists is at PurpleFrogPlays.com. And then YouTube Other, no idea what that means. But those are the stats, basically. Our basic overview stats. If you're really curious about, other things, you could definitely delve into this. There's so many different graphics here. Like, here's the demographics for the year. Most of you happen to be male in the 25 to 34-year-old range. I get 24% of you in the 35 to 44% range, and 25% overall, actually. 24.7% overall. So, all of these things, stats are cool. I mean, look at this. I got 1.4% of people over the age of 65 watching. Hello to you. Thank you. And for those of you who are under 17, those 2.3% of the males, don't watch this too much, because I swear a lot. I don't actually swear a lot. It's mostly good. 27,000 minutes of YouTube Red. Wow, thank you for that, guys. That you are supporting YouTube Red and still watch. That's 19 days and 5 hours. So, yeah, 2 years, 133 cumulative days of watch time for this year. You guys, that's really, truly amazing. That one, it tracks that, and two, that you're doing that. So, I really, really do appreciate all of the support. What do we got here? Traffic source devices. What are you guys watching on? I think it's interesting. You guys are mostly watching on the computer. Some of you are watching on a tablet, at 13%. 11% watch on the mobile phone. 4.3% watch on your TVs. Really? Oh, thank you for that. I find that to be interesting, that you choose to broadcast me onto your television set. If you do that, let me know who you are, because I find that to be interesting. And then 37,000-ish minutes were watched on the game console, 2.9%. So you're watching it on the PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One or whatever. And again, I find that to be very interesting. So thank you for all of those different sources of helping to make this channel, what it is. So what do we do in the future? Well, let's take a look at the week's schedule. So this is what's literally in next week. I'm shaking things around a little bit, you'll notice, because something incredibly important happens on Tuesday, which is that Afterbirth Plus comes out. So I'm going to play the hell out of that game. I have to work on Tuesday. I'm going to try and go in early and leave early so I can play a little bit before the stream, but we'll see how that goes. And because of the Afterbirth Plus release, that will be the stream. I thought about not even playing GeoGuessr, and then I realized, well, I need to at least get the 6 people that watch because of GeoGuessr. So we'll play the first hour of GeoGuessr, and then we're going to just play Afterbirth Plus, because that is, it's the big hotness right now. And because of that coming out, I'm changing Afterbirth to be the weekly episode for a while, because it's a game I'm going to want to play. I'm going to want to play it every single day. Probably 3 or 4 episodes a day I want to play. So my backlog might end up being huge for this. I don't know. We'll find out, because that's what I want to play. It's Afterbirth Plus. I'm looking forward to it. I wish I could play Antibirth all the time. I could play it, but I'm behind on videos right now, so I can't do recreational gaming. But I will get to Antibirth as well on my laptop. Playing on the laptop's kind of annoying, though. It's not. I don't like the keyboard. I really like playing with the gamepad, and the gamepad doesn't work as well with my laptop. Strangely, I know. So what are we doing next week? GeoGuessr. We're not planning to make any changes to GeoGuessr's schedule right now. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sundays, those will continue to be user-submitted challenges, assuming that we have enough of them sent in. Tuesday will continue to be State Lands as long as Bearded Bread continues to play it. Curate it, that is, and the same thing for Thursday's American Interiors. That's probably my favorite right now, honestly, is American Interiors, but I know it's the most work for Bearded Bread, so if you're watching this late in the video, I thank you for that. And then Saturday will continue to be the Great White North for now. If I get tired of the Great White North, it will still be a challenge. I will be posting a challenge to the GeoGuessr subreddit at least weekly, as long as I can imagine, because why wouldn't you? I may switch the date, though. I've been posting it on Fridays. I think I'm going to switch to Saturdays, because I'm consistently home at a time when I could post on Saturdays more. So it may be that it'll go up right around the, a little bit after my video. I don't know. We'll have to see how it is. I wish you could schedule Reddit posts. It would make it so much easier. But, that's what it is. Next week, like I said, there's going to be some shakeup. I think there's 4 episodes of Lothian left. I really do. I don't think there's any more than that. So I'm going to play Lothian, and actually, looking at this, I want to change these. So hold on here. We're going to do this just to break up the monotony a little bit. There's going to be 4 episodes of Lothian, and we'll be done. I'm pretty sure the 87th episode will be the final episode. So I'm just going to get it done in 1 week. I don't want it to carry over to the next week. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then I'm going to fit Factorio Angels Ores in there as well. I'm going to play it Monday and Tuesday at the 2 o'clock time start where it normally is. But then I'm going to switch to just playing it on Wednesday and then the following Sunday to sort of play it there. And then Afterbirth Plus is going to take its 2 o'clock time slot, and then the 6 o'clock slot will continue to be Barbarissimo, because the Barbarissimo campaign needs to end before I can bring Angel's Ores into it. So I have to kind of slow down the Angel's Ores campaign, because there's not a lot more I want to do with the Angel's Ores, but I want to complete, quote unquote, the Barbarissimo campaign first. So I have to slow down Angel's Ores, or it's going to be nothing for a while, which would be kind of sad. What do we do after Lothian? I may import it into EU4 because it's kind of looking interesting, like it might be an interesting start to play it a little bit in EU4. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll have to see. If I don't do that, then I might slot in Big Pharma, or I just downloaded a whole bunch of other games. It's the Steam sales going on right now, so I got a game called Windward that I might play. It looks very interesting. It's a multiplayer thing, though, so I'm going to see if I can get a few people to join. I've got extra keys that I'm going to give out some of my friends for it because it was on super sale. It's incredibly cheap. There's a game called Ink, which is a platformer. I haven't done really any platformers on the channel, but I love playing platformers. I don't know if I can commentate over it. We'll find out. But I would like to maybe play that. It's called Ink, I think. I don't remember if I said that or not, but that is another very interesting game that might slot into it. Other things like that. I'm going to do Factorio Angels Ores 3 times a week at this point. It'll slip into either the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, or the Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday slot. I don't know which, but it'll be one of those 2 starting the week of the 9th. Excuse me. And then we'll keep the Barbarissimo as our everyday Factorio. I would like to get more than 500 episodes just to say I did, but at the same time, we gotta play what's enjoyable to me, and I'm loving Angel's Ores, so don't get me wrong, I'm not like cutting back because I don't like playing it. It's just I want to start combining it with Bob's, and I don't want to cut the Barbarissimo short, but maybe we just don't do Angels for Ores for a while. I don't know. I mean, it's something I'm still playing with, but I know this week that's what it's going to look like for sure. And the live stream I've already mentioned is going to be Afterbirth Plus for the last 2 hours, at least. I will be taking Friday off work, I think, which reminds me, should talk to my boss about that tomorrow. But I'd like to take Friday off of work because I'm going to be going up to Michigan again, I know, on Saturday. This is for my death pool. I'm in a celebrity death pool, which is kind of crazy. Which is a real crazy stat. I wasn't in it this year, so I haven't been paying attention to the stats, but there were so many celebrity deaths. I assumed that people were hitting left and right, and no, actually only 7% of the picks have been picked this year, which in 2015 I think we had like 11 or 12%. We have 10 people, 10 names, so 100. It's really easy to do the math, but there have only been 7 hits this year. I think there's going to be 12 people this next year, though. I don't know, it could have fluctuates, but the draft is that Saturday, so I'll be going up there. If you have any good picks for 2017, let me know. We get points based on their age, so the younger they are, the more points you get, which is very, very maudlin, I know. In addition to that, there's a couple of stipulations. You can't pick the current seated president or president-elect. Those are not allowed. You also cannot have a hand in the death, so you can't hasten some of your picks along. That invalidates you from the choices as well. But obviously the 27 club, you're always looking out for those types of people, because that gets you pretty much guaranteed win if you pull some of them. So I don't remember who's 27 this year. I got to do some more research. I picked the Dalai Lama one year. It was the year that the Dalai Lama said, "I'm not sure if there should be another Dalai Lama after me." And I thought that I should get bonus points for that. It didn't happen. But had it happened, I would have accurately predicted the death of an undying supernatural entity. And I thought that should have guaranteed the win. But it didn't happen. Assuming they don't pick it. But if they pick the replacement, then it's just you get the incarnation's age, essentially, when that happens. So, there you have it. It's and we're not normal people, and I'm okay with that. And I'm going to play some board games that day too, so it's going to be fun all around. I'm still going to play Columbus Area Board Gaming Society. I'm going to play games every week with them. If you're looking ahead for the long-term schedule, I will be going to a number of conventions. I'm going to go to VidCon this year in Anaheim. I'm pretty sure that is confirmed. I have to just do a quick double check that I can get those dates off. Shouldn't be a problem. It's the middle of the year. It's not very busy for my industry. So I'm going to go to VidCon. I'm going to do Origins, of course, because it's in town, so why wouldn't I? And I'm going to do Buckeye Game Fest because I'm on the board, so it kind of seems like it's important to do. And then I'm thinking of 4th convention this year. I might go to Dragon Con finally again. It's been a while, and I'm thinking about it, but I don't know, man. There were 77,000 people there last year. That's a huge con. I'm not good in giant crowds, so we'll see. I think part of what I like about VidCon is because I'm going as a creator. I'm on the creators track, so I won't be around a ton of people, which sounds awful because I'd love to meet any of you. If any of you are going to VidCon this year, Anaheim, I'm not going to VidCon Europe or VidCon Australia, but if you're going to VidCon Anaheim, I'd love to see you. I just do better in smaller crowds, so we'll see how that all goes. But I'd like to go and meet other creators and just kind of talk about how things are going on. And I don't think there's a lot of Let's Players that go to VidCon, and that interests me because this new channel I'm launching, of course, in 2017, is going to be more vlog formatted, and I'd like to kind of pick people's brains about that, but also then, as a Let's Player, what can I bring to people who aren't, and what can I learn as to bring into the Let's Plays from people who are not Let's Players? And I think all of those things would be very interesting to talk about. I love networking events and stuff like that. So it's going to be a pretty busy year for me in 2017. 4 conventions is more than I normally do, but it'll be a fun time. I think it'll be an interesting time. I'll always be wearing my frog merchandise, and be easily recognizable. This is a half-hour update. This is kind of crazy, but there's a lot to go out. It's the yearly wrap, and we're getting ready for the next year, and getting ready to celebrate in 5 months anyway our 2-year anniversary as a YouTube channel and streamer. So I'm excited about that. That happens, of course, May 1st. May Day was the day I launched this channel back in 2015. Thank you to all 727, I think it was 720 some odd people who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that. Every time you subscribe, it helps get me more noticed by YouTube and allows me to get closer to actually making $175 and getting revenue for that. The Patreon has certainly helped. You guys have exceeded my expectations on that. Everything that's happened in the Patreon allows me to cover all of my costs basically for this channel. In terms of the monthly reoccurring costs. So the fact that I am a member of the Internet Creators Guild, so that is a yearly fee. My web hosting is covered under that as well. And then all the bells and whistles of the SSL certificate and stuff like that I use, that I don't actually use yet, but I will if I ever set up a shop. It's just good to have. All of those things are covered completely, which is fantastic. My GeoGuessr subscription, for instance. And we're getting to the point where any additional contributions are going to start helping to get more games, to get better product, in terms of I need better lighting for my screens, so that will help get the fact that I have a hole in the middle of my head when I live stream sometimes. It'll fix that problem. All sorts of things that we can do. So if you have the means, head over to patreon.com/PurpleFrogPlays. Every contribution is incredibly important. That $1 is worth 1,000 page views on YouTube, so I really appreciate that. It actually may be worth more than that, considering if they think I made $175 and I had 140,000 page views. I guess it would be slightly less than that. So it's about 800 page views now. Again, I haven't seen that $175, so we'll see. But all of those types of things are definitely useful. Then, of course, once you start doing $2 or more, then you start getting credits. So $2 gets you on the website, $3 gets you into the credits at the end of every video, which I will continue into 2017. $5 is getting to play, or I'm sorry, is being part of the monthly planning sessions, and then $10 or more is playing multiplayer games, which I actually just finished playing multiplayer with Mook a little bit earlier. Factorio, we're having a lot of fun with that, and it's been a challenging one because there's spiders everywhere. We didn't play with RSO, so there's just spiders everywhere. It's a crazy thing. All those things are fun, and I'm having a great time doing this. I'm not going to stop this anytime soon because, frankly, it's just too enjoyable hanging out with all of you and talking and interacting. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being subscribers. Thank you for all of that other stuff. And until next time, cheers.